Hi guys, welcome to Cheeka. இன்னைக்கு எங்களோட இன்னொரு ஸ்பெஷல் கெஸ்ட் தமிழ்நாடு கிரிக்கெட் வீரர் என் Jagadeesan Jaggi. First of all, thanks for coming on the show. Amazing to have you here, da.
Thanks, Nat. Obviously, feels good to be here and also seeing you after a long time online.
What have you been up to, Jaggi? என்ன டெய்லி பிராக்டிஸா ஐபிஎல்க்கு வந்து எப்படி வெறித்தனமா ப்ரிப்பரேஷன்ஸ் போயின்னு இருக்கா இல்லாட்டி எப்படி இப்போ லீக் மேட்சஸ் வேற உனக்கு போயின்னு இருக்கு? How are you managing time right now?
Yeah, I think I've been doing both because இங்க வந்து Chennai League நடந்துருக்கு, but at the same time we had our IPL camp going on in Mumbai as well. So I was shuttling between Mumbai and Chennai. Whereas during my break days here in Chennai, I was in Mumbai practicing, and when I had games over here, I was back to Chennai.
Has it been tough for you? ஏன்னா இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு full you've played a full blown season, fantastic season actually. First of all, congrats on that season. Pretty outstanding season. ஏன்னா full season ஆட்ட வந்து திருப்பி இது பண்றது or it's like you love it. ஏன்னா this is the time of the year everybody is prepared for, so this is what you wanted.
I mean, this is something I really am looking forward to now, to be honest, because playing league games in Chennai has always been something very special for me, and it's a place where you can learn so many things, improve on so many things while you play the league games. But at the same time, every time I had to travel to Mumbai, it's also an experience where I'm very keen on learning, with a new different franchisee where I've been part of only one franchisee, and this time it's literally me being in my uncomfort zone where I'm traveling around and mingling around with players who I've been with a lot, and also not. I mean, Chandrakant Pandit sir இருக்கும்போது I'm even more keener to learn a lot more things, because he's someone who's won so many trophies in the domestic circuit, and so that's really exciting for me, and that motivates me to to go back and forth, to learn how to win, and when I come back to Chennai, it's about how I play the game and how I can improve each and every day.
Yes, absolutely. நீ சொன்ன பாயிண்ட் absolutely right. When you have a guy like சந்திரகாந்த் பண்டிட், நிறைய பேருக்கு நிறைய வியூவர்ஸ்க்கு தெரியாதுன்னா வந்து அவர் வந்து ஒரு எக்ஸ்ட்ராடினரி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் கோச். He's taken some incredible victories with ஒரு விதர்பாவா இருக்கட்டும் இல்லாட்டி பாம்பே ரஞ்சி ட்ராஃபி சைடா இருக்கட்டும். How he's taken them to victories, I'm obviously very sure நீ சொன்ன மாதிரி he'll transfer that to KKR. Having said that, நீ தமிழ்நாடு பத்தி நிறைய பேசின, அந்த லீக் கிரிக்கெட் பத்தி நிறைய பேசின. ஆப்வியஸ்லி தமிழ்நாடு இப்போ வந்து ஒரு லீக் கிரிக்கெட்டோட இன்னொரு லீக் வேற ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்காங்க. டிஎன்பிஎல் ஆப்வியஸ்லி ஒரு 6 இயர்ஸா நடந்துன்னு இருக்கு. நவ் இட் இஸ் கம் டு த ஃபோர். இப்போ இந்தியாவோட ஃபோர்ல நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா டிஎன்பிஎல் இஸ் ப்ராபப்லி த பெஸ்ட் ரன் state run T20 tournament without any hands down. It is probably the best one. So how does it feel? ஏன்னா அங்கேருந்து தான் they வந்து picked you up first. அங்கேருந்து தான் உன்னோட recognition first வந்தது. இப்போ ஒரு TNPL auction அளவுக்கு வந்திருக்கு and you saw players go. You were obviously retained by CSG. How did it feel from looking at it from an outside point of view?
No, it felt really good, to be honest, because இவ்வளோ நாள் draft system இருந்தது, but all of a sudden when you've got an auction, you can see how the tournament has evolved over the years, and also not only that, I mean, people who are there in the cricketing circuit would definitely know this, but in general, the craze for cricket in Tamil Nadu has just grown so much, and each and everyone, even right from academies where they're teaching 9-year-olds, they want to come there. They've got a motto where they keep saying that all I need to do is play TNPL. So that's how the impact has been on players over here in Tamil Nadu, and it's always great to see the tournament growing. And likewise, Sonnamariya, we see a lot of outstation players as well who are very keen on coming to Tamil Nadu, play, become a local, and be part of the TNPL. So it's obviously, I don't know, probably after IPL, I think TNPL is one of the biggest tournaments in India.
Yes, hands down. Yeah, absolutely. ஒரு சொன்ன பாயிண்ட் வேற outstation players வேற நிறைய நம்ம பார்த்திருக்கோம் லாஸ்ட் ஒரு 2-3 years who have been part of the league system for quite a while. அவங்களே வந்து they've decided, okay, let's take permanent job here, let's play for this state and obviously be part of the TNPL. Talking about the TNPL and the auction, obviously one of your entire year opening partner, actually Sai Sudarshan, got picked as the highest paid player. He was here a few days back in our show and he told us about your importance actually in the varsham. Most of the times he would say that in the first class season it was much easier for me. ஏன்னா ஜக்கி அந்த எண்ட்ல இருந்து வந்து பொழுதுந்தாருன்னா இந்த சீசன் வேற மாதிரி ஒரு ஆடி இருந்தாரு. That was the impression that even I got. A guy who keenly follows you, I'll always be in touch with you. I'll always be talking to you about your cricket. I felt that there was sudden change in your entire gear this year. Was it conscious or was it just natural?
Definitely, I think it was very conscious now. But when you say that, Sai Sudarshan was telling me that I was going berserk on one end. But I mean, for me to go that way, I think I need to give a bit of credit to Sai as well. You know, he motivated me as well, without any doubt, because நம்ம டீம்ல இருக்கும் போதெல்லாம் you don't see. I mean, we always have inspirations, like looking at players like Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni, Pata. We get inspired by looking at them. But I think it was genuinely for the first time in the Tamil Nadu team where I felt, my own teammates were inspiring me because of their work ethic and the way they were, putting their foot forward, saying that I'm going to work hard. I need this very badly. So, even I'm someone who works a lot and I work hard. But, when I literally saw people like, Sai Sudarshan, Sandeep Warrior, all these people, when I actually saw them, it made me doubt myself, saying, okay, maybe my effort is not that good enough, when I look at these people. So I need to compete with them, if not be better than them. So, and I was so glad when Sai Kishore was also my opening partner. Having your inspiration right next to you batting. I mean, it's like, dude, he's going to run fast. I'm going to be faster than him. So it was a motivating factor for me, and you know, I think it just clicked off. In a very positive way. To be honest, there are two different things where you can say that he's working so hard. Why is he working so hard? But it just made me feel that I need to work a lot more. And where I used to just sit in my room and watch Netflix, Amazon Prime, I had no time for that. It was more about working, recovery, gym sessions, and it's about talking a bit of cricket with them, harnessing your skills each and every day, and trying to get better each and every day. So that was the kind of setup I was with in the Tamil Nadu side, and I think a credit goes to Sai Sudarshan, Sandeep Warrior, all these people who literally inspired me and wanted me to, be better than what I am.
Yes, absolutely. நீ சொன்ன பாயிண்ட் நீ எல்லாமே அப்படியே கவர் பண்ணிட்ட. ஆக்சுவலி யூ கைஸ் ஹேட் அ ஃபேண்டாஸ்டிக் இயர். ஆக்சுவலி வெளியே இருந்து பார்க்கறதுக்கு எஸ் த ரிசல்ட்ஸ் மைட் நாட் ஷோ இட் டீம் வைஸ் வந்து மேபி வந்து குவார்டர் ஃபைனல்ஸ்ல நீங்க உதப்பட்டீங்க விஜய் ஹசாரேல ஈவன் தோ யூ ஹேட் 5 கன்சிக்யூட்டிவ் ஹண்ட்ரட்ஸ். வில் டாக் அபவுட் தட் இன் அ மினிட். பட் ஐ ஃபீல் உங்க டீம் வந்து இஸ் ஆப்ஃபுல்லி செட். ஏன்னா நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒரு 2-3 இயர்ஸ்க்கு if the setup continues, with the same leadership group, with you guys there, just somewhere down the line, just a little bit more luck and a little bit more being smart, I think you guys will definitely get there in the Ranji Trophy season. That is my belief. And that batting lineup is very strong. Going around in the country, I still feel it's one of the best batting lineup.
100% now, because Genula as a team, we felt that we were a bit unlucky because there were a couple of games where we could have easily won outright, but Anna, we, because of other circumstances, we couldn't, because of bad light and stuff. But if not, we would have been in the driving seat for the qualification. But Anna, we genuinely felt that we were also a bit unlucky. We screwed up in one game, but we were unlucky in a lot more games. So I think it's just only a matter of time. I think the seeds have been put in, and it's only time before it just grows. And
Yes,
I'm sure
absolutely.
with this bunch of team, we'll definitely win.
I am with you on that. That age profile, the experience of the players, the exposure and the எல்லா பிளேயர்ஸ்க்கும் இப்போ நீங்க இப்போ இருக்கிற கரண்ட் 11ல சூப்பரா இருக்கு, பெர்ஃபெக்ட்டா இருக்கு. அதுல கொஞ்சம் அடிஷன்ஸ் மேபி என்ன வேணாலும் இருக்கலாம், பட் ஹோப்ஃபுல்லி கோயிங் ஃபார்வர்ட் யூ கைஸ் வில் டூ இட். டாக்கிங் அபவுட் தி சேம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் சீசன், ஜக்கி ரெக்கார்ட் ஹோல்டரா இருக்க, ஒரு நிறைய ரெக்கார்ட்ஸ் பிரேக் பண்ணிருக்கேன் இந்த சீசன். What is that feeling like, Jaggi? World record holder. Obviously, you scored 500s in a row. The cherry on top is the 277. But talk us through that. And was it just happening for you at that time, or was it a conscious effort every day that I have to build it this way? அந்த மாதிரியா இல்லாட்டி நீ அந்த போய் நின்னாலே ரெண்டு குவிந்ததுதா?
So basically, I was very aware of the fact that I didn't have a very good Syed Mushtaq Ali, and also CSK releasing me, it just put me in a reality check, saying that it's highly impossible for you to get picked for an IPL team this year. And obviously, I went through the battle, and I was happy that I went through it, because as soon as I made peace with the reality, I was convinced that even if I'm going to get dropped from the Tamil Nadu side, it's not the end of the road, but still I can play a lot of league cricket here in Chennai, and also explore other options when I've got the time to play abroad. And I'll still be learning a lot of cricket. So that was the only mindset I had. Once I made peace with that decision, I think everything just started to flow in me, saying that, okay, I just felt like I was 50 kilos lighter, and every time I went in, I had a clear mindset as to how I wanted to approach each and every game. And the main part was I was being fearless, because every time you put in a pressure saying that that you want to play India, you want to play India A, you want to go up the ladder. You've always got this pressure in you saying that, okay, you need to score runs, you need to score runs. In the process of doing that, you miss out on the actual process where you think of, how to go about your innings. So that was something which was missing, is what I felt. But once I made, like I said, how I made peace with the decision that is, giving me a reality check, I was okay with it. After that, I was okay to get dropped from Tamil Nadu side. So that just gave me a lot of freedom as to how I
Mm.
wanted to play the game. And, even if I wanted to get out on zero, I wanted to get out on my own terms. It's not because
Mm.
of fear I was going to get out. So that gave me a lot of confidence. And, thankfully, the next game when I went into the middle to bat, I got 100 against Andhra. So, no, I mean, so after that, as soon as I came back to the room, I reflected myself, saying that, okay, maybe this was something which I need to do each and every time, not expect anything in return. It's okay if you score 100, 200, 300s. Don't expect anything. Just make sure that you enjoy the game and be fearless every time you go. And so from then, the only mindset I had was to, try and stay in the same zone and approach each and every match the same way. And till today, I don't think I've been, very keen on getting runs. It's just about, the process that I've been following, which helps me approach each and every match the same way. And the mindset I have when I go into bat, it just stays the same. So that has helped me a lot.
Yes, talking about the process, நீ சொன்ன the process that word process, I've heard MS Dhoni use that word a lot. Was that was that something you picked up from him during your CSK time? I know உனக்கு வந்து கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருந்திருக்கும் CSK ல, ஏன்னா சான்ஸ் கிடைக்காம you're competing with MS Dhoni, who's already a wicket keeper batsman there. So obviously வந்து I've been in that dressing room along, where sometimes உன்னோட position வந்து there is another player there and it's just not it's sometimes difficult to break into that 11, especially a CSK 11. It's always been difficult to break into. But what did you pick up from MS Dhoni during your time there?
I mean, when I said process, I was very well sure that you would bring up MS Dhoni, no doubt in that. But Anna, you know, but Anna, again, நான் சொல்லும் போதுல, when first time when I entered the CSK dressing room, everybody would have heard MS Dhoni say, what processes, we need to trust in the process. But as a youngster, it takes time for you to understand what the real process is. Nowadays at least people get to play a lot of matches, and they get to interact with a lot of players. But I felt I was a bit late on that thing where I could pick up the actual meaning of process as to what a cricketer needs to go through. And one thing I learned from MS Dhoni was the meaning of process, to be honest, on how what defines process as a cricketer. That is something which I actually learned. And, it's easy to just step in, play the game the way you want each and every time. But I think you can't do that. It might work one or two times, but, majority of the times you need to have a very clean head and a clear plan as to how you need to approach each and every game, whether it's batting or wicket keeping. So those are the small things which I actually learned from the man himself.
Yes, absolutely. It would have been an amazing experience. எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும், you obviously won an IPL along with CSK. Uh, Obviously, நீ சொன்ன the being released from CSK led to you being completely free of all, அந்த ஒரு வெயிட்டை லிஃப்ட் பண்ண மாதிரி. Obviously, it changes the way you approach the game. It obviously showed you continued that with your Ranji Trophy also. ஏன்னா நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களோட Ranji Trophy scores நீங்க எடுத்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா at a clip of 90 and above strike rate. At the longer format, you were striking at 135 in Vijay Hazare. Obviously, நீ சொன்ன point, it reflected in your game. You were suddenly that freedom of you playing. It's amazing to see that it's all it takes is just a mind switch.
Ama Kandipa, that's something, I genuinely have started believing that, whether you've got the skill or not, if you've got the right mindset, you will score runs. It's just about knowing how to play. It's not about, having proper technique where you cock your wrist, where you drop your shoulder. I don't think that matters a lot. I don't think that matters a lot once you have a clear mindset. I mean, those are the things which you learn when you're under 16, under 19. But after that, it's only your headspace. Once you hit the reality saying that if you've chosen cricket as life, this is going to, well, frankly speaking, this is going to pay for your food. So when that reality hits you, that's when you start thinking, okay, skill is not anything. It's just about your mental strength. No matter how skillful you are, for you to have food in your plate, I think it's about having strong mindset where you can go and play the way you want.
Absolutely. Talking about mindset, Jaggi, what do you do to take your mind off? இவ்வளோ கிரிக்கெட் நடந்துன்னு இருக்கு, இங்க போன மேட்ச் அங்க போன மேட்ச், உனக்கு வந்து அவ்வளோவா டைமே கிடைக்காது. ஸோ வாட் யூ டூ ஜென்ரலி, வாட் ஆர் யுவர் ஹாபீஸ், வாட் யூ டூ அவுட் சைட் ஆஃப் கிரிக்கெட்?
Um, I mean, that's a very fun part, to be honest. That's very important as well. And I am a big time gamer in the sense I play a lot of PlayStation, where I play a lot of FIFA. I carry my gaming console, literally my gaming suitcase with me each and every time I go out. And I think it's always been sports for me. You know, I can never say that I would go read and stuff. So it's just been about sports. So it's PlayStation if I'm going to be there. If not, I love playing golf. And every time I go back home, I always go and play golf. And obviously, I've got enough people over there. You know, we've played a lot of football. So football is one thing that I definitely go for.
Yeah, nice. So golf பத்தி பேசுற ஆப்ஷன் நிறைய கிரிக்கெட்டர்ஸ் வந்து golfக்குள்ள வந்திருக்காங்க. Recently MJ also started playing golf. I've been playing golf for the last 15 years. So D Vasu, W Raman, there's so many cricketers who are actually there in the golf course. So looking at the lighter side, Jaggi, since we spoke so much about your cricket, obviously it's fantastic. I hope you really do well in your IPL season. But before that, I have a quick fire, rapid fire 10 questions for you, just to know you better on a personal level for the viewers and for everybody out there. Just
Don't you know me already?
I know you, buddy, but everybody else has to know you. அதுவும் இருக்குல்ல, எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியணுமே. நான் உன்னோட நிறைய வருஷம் டீம்மேட்டா இருந்திருக்கேன், so எனக்கு தெரியணும். But anyway, but are you ready? These are things probably I don't know. Half the questions that I've asked, even I probably don't know. I don't think I've asked you those questions. Adnalda. All right.
Okay, maybe you know a bit more personal stuff, but it's fine. Yeah.
Anyway, let's go, Jaggi. So, let's start with number one. Your favorite holiday destination?
Home, Coimbatore home.
Jaggi, holiday na வெளி ஊருக்கு போறோம், எங்கயாவது ஒரு பக்கத்துல கொடைக்கானல் சொன்னா கூட ஓகே. கோயம்புத்தூர்னா எப்படி ஹோம்னா அது எப்படி?
ஆனா 10 இயர்ஸ்ல இருந்து நான் வீட்டுக்கே எப்பவாதான் போவேன். அதே எனக்கு ஹாலிடே கிடைக்கும் போது தான் நான் வீட்டுக்கே போறேன். So obviously.
Okay. That sense. Yeah. All right. Your favorite cricketer growing up?
Brendan McCullum.
Wow. All right. So, your funniest teammate that you've ever had? And you would have had a lot of teammates and a lot of teams. Yaar alli the funniest?
I mean, unmaya solluna, you know it. It's very hard for me to point out because, you know, different generations of people have come across and, you know, I've experienced so many other cricketers. It's not fair to just name one. There have been so many people. Like under 13, I had one. Under 16, I had one. 19, I had one.
Pick one, Jaggi.
Okay. Aniruddha Srikanth.
I'll take that. Thanks. One player from the past you would have loved to see in live. ஒரு மேட்ச்ல போய் பார்க்கிறதுக்கு ஏதாவது ஒரு பிளேயர்?
Vivian Richards.
ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் மச்சான், எல்லாருக்கும் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் ஆன்சர். நானும் பார்த்தேன், எல்லாரும் சரி. அவர் ஜஸ்ட் அந்த சூயிங் நம்ம போட்டு நடக்கிற அந்த நடையே வந்து ஒரு தடவை லைஃப்
நீங்க சொல்ல கூஸ் பம்ப்ஸ் வந்துருச்சு எனக்கு.
இல்ல, ஒரே ஒரு வாட்டி லைஃப்ல நம்மளால பார்க்க முடியலையே, அங்கதான் ஆச்சா. இஃப் நாட் a cricketer, Jaggi, what would you have become?
Definitely into sports now. I'm not sure, but I can tell you that I started playing golf before cricket.
Oh wow, really? I didn't know this.
I did. No, I played golf even before I started playing cricket. But you know, once I started cricket, I left golf completely for about 10 years, 12 years, and then I started playing just for fun.
Interesting. Okay. So, your favorite movie, TV series, movie that you ever watched?
Oh, right now it's Top Gun Maverick.
Tom Cruise.
I've seen that 10 times in the last 3 weeks.
Oh, nice. One of your favorite actor?
Actor Ranveer Singh.
Yeah. Who?
Ranveer
Singh. Wow. So you obviously take care of your fitness a lot. Your favorite cheat meal, your comfort food, if you're feeling either edukku nee pova?
Italian pasta.
And last, one rule in cricket you'd like to change. One stupid rule that is there, you might think that illa இந்த ரூல் வந்து என்னடா இது ஸ்டூபிட் ரூலா இருக்கே இதை மாத்தணும், or you feel that the game is perfect, don't change anything about it?
Probably give bowlers one extra fielder outside during power play.
3 fielders outside in the power play. பா, ஒரு பேட்ஸ்மேனா இருந்து ஒரு bowlerக்கு பேசின பாத்தியா இல்லையா, அதுலயே எனக்கு புரியுதுடா. But very good to hear that from a batsman. ஏன்னா நிறைய நம்ம பேட்ஸ்மேன்லாம் பார்த்துருக்கோம், அதெல்லாம் சொல்லவே மாட்டேன், பவுலர்லாம் பரவாயில்ல அடிதான் வாங்கணும் அப்படின்னு பேசுவோம். பட் கரெக்டா நீ சொன்ன. பட் thanks a lot, Jaggi. Obviously, thanks for joining us today. It was amazing having you here. I hope you have a breakthrough season in your IPL also. All the best for you, bro.
Thank you so much. No, thank you so much.
Guys, please subscribe to our channel, Cheeka. Please hit the bell icon notification. We'll be back for more. Thanks, guys. Cheers.